On this lesson, I'm going to show you how to apply the de-esser plugin on your vocals, which is a technique of lowering and attenuating sibilants and high-frequency sounds that come from vocals when utilizing the letters S, X, and even the soft Cs. The most basic method of de-essing is to reduce the loudness of the vocal signal whenever sibilance occurs. Some engineers achieve this by doing it manually, either by meticulously cutting vocal sibilants onto a separate track or by employing sophisticated fader automation. And though that isn't exactly a fun process of de-essing, it is not very hard to accomplish with contemporary software recording systems since sibilants appear on the speech waveform as dense schedule random patches that are easy to spot by sight. And like compression and EQ, de-essing is generally a necessary procedure when it comes to vocal mixing, but it's rarely easy, especially when you are just a beginner. Fortunately, I'm going to teach you how to apply it using the Maximus plugin. To open the de-esser, go to the Maximus plugin. After it opens, go to Presets, and you'll see the de-esser right at the top. Now there are actually two de-esser modes, which is the narrow band and the split band de-esser, and we are actually going to apply them both to our vocal. Firstly, we are going to try the narrow band. After it loads up, go to the lows and reduce the threshold up to this point. Then go to the mids and also turn down this knob up to this point. And lastly, do the same for the highs. Next, we are going to open the Maximus plugin on another slot and load up the split band de-esser mode. After it loads up, go to the lows and lower the knob just a little. Then do the same for the mids. After applying these settings, we are going to play the vocal alone to hear the difference. I bet he thought I'd never change. I'm on his way, I'm on his chase. I'm not perfect, so I made mistakes. I made a promise and I cannot break. As you can hear now, the high frequency sounds of the letter S has been reduced. This is how it sounds without the de-esser. I bet he thought I'd never change. I'm on his way, I'm on his chase. I'm not perfect, so I made mistakes. I made a promise and I cannot break. And this is how it sounds with the de-esser. I bet he thought I'd never change. I'm on his way, I'm on his chase. I'm not perfect, so I made mistakes. I made a promise and I cannot break. The difference is slight, but it is there. The S sounds are no longer as sharp as they were before applying the de-esser. And now that we are done applying the de-esser, we can now go to our fifth lesson.